I think it's good. I think I need to read through the rest of the direction.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I would put in
Yeah,
to
definitely.
remind me. So like stuff like in say let's look at 4. Okay, so hello everybody, my name is Alice and I will be reading to you today. So Alice reads the book to children and they all listen carefully. When the story ends, Alice shows the children an inscription written on the inside which reads this book belongs to Jack. Now it's making a decision as to what that is.
Yeah.
So whether that is montage, so basically that would be like a sequence to music.
Right.
That shows her reading, the kids listening, and you can cut it. It doesn't have to make. It means it doesn't have to make that much sense as to who
Right.
you cut to and when, so that can be a good thing. And then the next piece of actually audible dialogue will be
that, yeah.
which could be quite powerful.
Yeah.
Or this could be like actual heard audio, like as far as diegetic audio, and it's being like her reading the book. Like,
yeah.
But that could take a long time. Whereas
the
montage will condense time and it'll make it
absolutely
more palatable. And now here, the next bit on this interaction. But the other thing as well is when he says "I'm back,"
yeah.
it does. What does it say? It kind of jumps to.
Yeah, it jumps to that. Yeah.
Alice collects the pictures from the kids. What I don't know is what that reaction is. Now, whether that is he just says it, but it feels like there's a build up to that.
Yeah.
So, is there this thing where she pauses and looks at him?
Right.
And he stares back at her.
Yeah.
And is there that, like a moment of,
yeah,
maybe not tension, but moments of.
I know what you mean. Yeah. I know.
So is that thing? We want to know basically what's the reaction? What reaction that has? As on Alice.
Does that lead up to when she sees him again?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's this here, this bit here, okay? This piece of dialogue here again. This is fine. I would maybe you could build this out a little bit. It's a little bit loose. Why not ask him? Something like I haven't seen you before. Like who you, where do you live? Like,
something like that. Yeah.
Are you new? Or something that makes gives the audience a sense that she's curious.
Yeah, after
he said that, she recognises or something like that, like
Yeah.
Now you don't need to do that with dialogue. You could do that with visual, like as far as the way she looks at him, like or the way she acts or something like that. But that needs to go on the script. Okay. And that's not for me to be marking it. Why do you think that needs to go on the script?
So I know where I'm at when I'm shooting it.
But who else? Who else needs
the
to
actor.
know? The actor. Okay, the actor. Your script is basically the actor's plan. It gives the actor their first look at the character and how you want them to play it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I write what's going on here, will you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on here. Reactions. Right, that's all I'm going to comment on this at the moment because I haven't read the direct. There's a lot of direction on the rest of it, which I will read.
And what about the other dialogue then?
Huh?
What about the next bit of dialogue?
That's why I'm not commenting on it because
I see, because you got to read up.
Looking at it, it could be fine because it could be. I'm a fan of minimalist dialogue.
Yeah.
And if the build up, what she's going through, what's how you're reflecting her character, if we understand that.
Yeah.
That might be enough.
Okay.
But it depends on what it is. It's not telling us much.
Yeah.
But if it's in the rest of it, might be in the script, but I need to read it.
Okay.
That makes sense. So I'll have a look through this later on, and I'll get back to you after lunch.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thinking on it, okay?
No.
So have a listen through the dialogue and see where it feels it fits. I don't think it's sounding in my head. I don't think it's too bad. Like it's getting it to work correctly.
Right.
The thing you need, you're working on your own with this, right?
Yeah.
This to me needs a crew.
It needs a lot of a crew.
It needs a crew to shoot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I think it could be a nice little film if I need to read the rest of it, but I like the idea. and if you sell it correctly, it could work really well.
Yeah, well, I tried to, because I was really torn on what to do with it, so I went on your idea when you showed me that Nicole Kidman film. I kind of like went from there, but I've tried to still element things from Curious Benjamin Button,
No, that's really
which
cool.
is a little bit difficult.
No, that's good. Bear in mind that both of those films are really long films, and this is you've got to tell the story in a short space of time. But that could be really good. I'll read through it, and I'll make some more notes, and I'll feed back into it. Well done, you've got it's a good working document.
Yeah.
You just got to build on it, and then
figure out.
get a crew together.
Yeah.